what's going on? How's everyone doing today? Anthony's Gaming Show. Hope you guys are excited for a new fun Final Fantasy video. Today we're going to go ahead and talk about the Final Fantasy Dawntrail trailer, do a little breakdown analysis of it, you guys, and then go ahead and think about what the next job where the Warrior of Light's going to be, talking about what Yoshi P wore, that Ninja Turtle shirt, and then next time subscribe to the channel, you guys, because we're going to talk about the entire keynote and do a condensed version to let you know what you missed out on. Let's get into this trailer. Trailer opens up with a bunch of good water. We see the boat here in the water going smoothly. Really excited. I love these CGI graphics, you guys, and these trailers. We go and see our Warrior of Light and go ahead and pay attention to his clothing, you guys. The way his boot is, the way his gloves are. It's a very certain kind of aesthetic. We see our nice little bunny boy. I love the way the Vieras look in the trailer. Oh my gosh, look at the hair details. Look at the mustache, you guys. We see a little bit of the Warrior of Light's hidden face underneath the clothes, kind of to hide him, you know, for the suspense. We can see the Mamu Jaw here in the background in their homeland. This is kind of where they're originally from, so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out into our story. We see Astidian looking real good in his armor there. We switch over to the Mamu Jaw coming in with a kill of some kind, celebrating with their music on the drums. Then we get into the Warrior of Light. Look at that. Let's go back a frame real quick. I really love the aesthetic they're doing here with like the throne and the whole architecture of these different things. Really looking Mayan Aztec to me, with the South American kind of culture going on here. The Warrior of Light starting to fight the boss of the Mamu Jaw, which is probably going to be the big conflict that the Warrior of Light and the rest of the Scions are getting into. But go ahead and pay attention to his right hand here, you guys. Let's take a look at that. But also look at this sword here. Now, some people I heard have said that perhaps they think it would be like a red mage weapon, but I feel like the saber they hold differently, and if you hold in your hand in a natural state, your fingers are more relaxed, and this looks like he's kind of holding it as if something was edited out. So we'll go ahead and see here, same here. You can clearly see that it looks to me as if he is gripping something, so he would be a multi-layer job. Look at the same thing with these belts. The way the belts are on him, I feel like it's going to be indication as well. You can see the Mamu Jaw here in the background of them circling for their big boss fight. One of the big trial battles probably at the end. It's going to look really cool. He gets on fire, and this is where we'll see the transition for him to take it off. We go to Alize next, and she's over there in the marketplace. You can see, oh yes, Justola, looking more at the background, the history, I'm sure. You can see more of the, like I said, the Mayan Aztec thing. See Grahatia here eating his good old taco. Oh, good boy. You see more of the little Mamu Jaws going around the city. I think it's funny that the children are around him. Thancred doing his thing here with the locals, trying to figure out some information his own way. I love that Ariane Jay is sitting here sipping on this little pineapple cocktail drink here he got going on. I don't know what's in there, buddy, but it's like it's so funny to me. Looking up at the Capitol there, and then we switch over and we're going back to us, the Warrior of Lights here in the thing, and we'll see his face reveal. All right, and this is where I want to draw more attention, you guys. Now, like I was talking about the belts, it's a lot of belts. I understand, like I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan and I know belts are cool, but I feel like these belts are there because you're gonna be holding items like maybe a dagger, pistols on your cross sides, and then you can have your sword right here on your hip. And it seems like the Warrior Light's holding something right here, like it could possibly be a gun, you know? I just have a feeling that perhaps this was edited quite a little bit in order to kind of give us some suspense. And then we can see the backside of Toral. Right over here is the capital, brand new world. You get the beautiful logo. They said that the aesthetic was being kind of gold and white, and you can see that definitely here in the logo, especially they wanted a rainbow inside. I love how it's on the top, and I cannot wait till summer 2024, you guys. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and talk about why I think CORSAIR is going to be the job. It comes from Final Fantasy 11, so it's gonna make it a lot easier for it to be transverse into 14. It came from a special job from the Gambler, but the weapons that he used were knives and swords, as well as hexagon guns and even dice and cards. It was kind of like a support range attacker type, so that's really cool. They would even roll dice and put different attributes, increasing the party's members and themselves. Given a buff, we'll also probably be able to put dots on the enemies this way. They even had different job abilities such as quick draw and triple shot, so that could be transversed to 14 easily for the different type of skills that we would have to use, as well as wild card and phantom roll for the cards and dice. So it'll be interesting to see how that would be indicated doing the different stuff, like I said, for the dots and everything. I also think it's funny because usually they have like the ninjas and pirates going against each other in the lore a lot, so that's actually would work pretty well here as well. I also feel like in Limsa they had mentioned Corsairs at some point. The Admiral had said she'd gone to the New World. If it's pirate aesthetic, that goes pretty well with this. Even going to the New World, which is like how they Spaniards went out there to South America and the Caribbeans, I just kind of think that's how the job would fit pretty well. Now, if we want even further evidence, if you want to think about that, the t-shirt, in my opinion, Ninja Turtles, no, they don't use guns, but they do have like kind of 4 different weapons that they use. So using like the gun or the knives or the sword, you know, it's going to be a lot easier for it to kind of be like that. Or even maybe perhaps because turtle in Spanish means tortuga, and when the Spaniards were coming over there, they would call that kind of like their pirate dens, the Tortuga area. So maybe that would kind of fit into this pirate aesthetic with the South America theme. And like I said, you know, kind of based on the way the belts were on his body, it kind of goes with the way he would have that for all the different weapons. But all right, you guys, that is what I think is for my speculations. I'm really excited for Dawntrail expansion. I'm even really consider replaying the entire game with a second character or making a new game plus with mine for the different jobs that I have to go back and finish. You know, comment down below to see what you guys would enjoy. What do you think the different jobs are? And give me a reason what your guys' reasons are. It's really interesting, the 414 story. You know, now is a great time to get into it, especially because you can play all the way up to Stormblood for free. The story is amazing, you guys. Definitely playing. If you go check me out over on Twitch, I live stream Final Fantasy 14 over there, and we play together, so it's a lot of fun. Check me out over there if you would like. Next week, like I said, I'll go ahead and do a breakdown of the keynote from day 1, going over all the details for 7.0 that we know, like the different kind of stuff that was involved, like the 2 dies and the alliance tribes and everything. So stay tuned, you guys. I appreciate it. We've already hit 170 for the subscribers. That's amazing. Like I said, when we hit the 200, I want to do like a cool little trailer for the channel. I do talk about Digimon here as well as Final Fantasy. I would think like our niche is FFXIV. So that's the kind of stuff that I like, you guys. Please do check out the stuff. It's a lot of cool. Do unboxings, reactions to all kind of cool stuff too, like Nintendo events and other kind of stuff. So I'm really excited for the future of the channel. I do live stream Final Fantasy 16 here as well. I'll probably be doing that right now after the video is up. So please do go check me out over there. We can be chatting live or check out the VODs for the game there. And after that, I want to be playing every single Final Fantasy. So we'll be doing that. I want to go ahead and play 7 next and then do the remake because I'm really excited for the new one coming out next year. So like I said, please do subscribe and like the video, guys. It really does help out. Comment something down below, even if it is just a little email, and do watch one of these other videos because it really does help the algorithm out and it makes a huge difference. There's all kinds of other Final Fantasy stuff in this trailer, or here is another video that I think would be best for you. So until the next time, you guys, it's been Anthony's Gaming Show. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.